Hi Libra, it's Christina. This is Shine Your Light Oracle. We are doing a mini reading for your sign. This is your card. That's why I'm holding it up. Just this card. We are doing a reading for your sign, whether Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you're cross-watching for a Libra, sorry. This is a timeless message. However, like we charge with the energy of the new moon in Leo that's happening 3 days from the time that I'm recording this, but also a bit of Mercury retrograde as I've been seeing with some of the other readings so far this week. If you wish to book a personal reading with me, please DM me here. Email me at shineyourlightoracle@gmail.com or visit my website, shineyourlightoracle.com. And thank you for watching, and thank you for liking, commenting. It means a lot to me. I love hearing from you. So your first card as your crowning energy is the Six of Swords. And that would typically be about transition. And I do feel that this is about a transition for you. But this is a funny Six of Swords because it almost feels agonizing rather than pacifying. I'll show you. This fish impaled by all those swords and almost like yelping in agony. And it's not necessarily that it's a painful situation that you're finding yourself in, but it's as though like negotiating the space between the past and the future is not exactly something you'd love to be doing right now. Like you'd rather already be in the new than somewhere in between the past and the future, between the old and the new. And I'd like to see what keywords this fish on the Six of Swords card has for you. Please, for a Libra, please. What would you like Libra to know at this time, please? It's the anglerfish. The anglerfish swims through black waters, but despite clear danger, it still moves forward. The deep sea is an environment fraught with peril and inhospitable conditions. To survive in pure darkness, one must provide one's own light. So, and yeah, it's like you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel while you're going through this transition. But you are that light. You are that light. Which is to say that you are providing light for others. Even if you feel like you're in the dark for yourself, in terms of your own destiny, your own progress. Continuing, please. What else, please, for Libra, please? Thank you. Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords, well, all of this is you, but this Knight of Swords is your energy. You're going through a very sort of like, it's feeling very philosophical. You're on this like, in fact, the universe is kind of putting you on this philosophical quest, the quest for truth. Even if it feels like you're in the dark and you're not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Negotiating the space between the past and the future, the old and the new. And it's challenging, yeah. I'd rather be in the new, well past this coral, or well past those swords. But you're having to go through this. Meanwhile, you are the beacon to others. As you're wondering where your beacon is. Great. And you are this sort of like arbiter of truth. Communicator of truth and light. And for now, this challenge is meant for you. Continuing. Please, what else please for Libra, please? And I don't know if I said this yet, but if you wish to book a personal reading with me, please stand me here. Email me at shineyourlightoracle@gmail.com or visit my website, shineyourlightoracle.com. And this seems to be confirmation that this reading is for you, that what I've said so far is for you to hear. Your card again. And yeah, this owl sees through the darkness. And sure, it doesn't need, it has like a kind of like infrared vision. Therefore, they don't need the light of the sun to show them the way. But natural to you, Libra, is this innate sense of what's right, of what's just, and what's fair. And in this way, you are the compass for others. Also knowing that if it's good for me, it's good for others. If it's fair for me, it's fair for others. If it's true for me, it's true for others. Wow. That's all you need to go by. That's all you can go by at this time. But it's a very powerful, like, navigation tool. It's your own inner compass serving as the compass for others. Even if it's like, oh, it's much rather relying on a lighthouse in the distance. Continuing, and I see something about the eclipse. I actually don't know the dates of eclipse season, but we are approaching it. Please, in fact, it's like the universe is like eclipsing the light that your light shines, the light of the sun and light of the moon, for example, so that your light shines all that much brighter. And for you to recognize that you are the light at this time. Please, what else please? As you possibly always have been, but this is the opportunity for you to see just how much so. Please. What else please for Libra, please? Whoa, quiet all of a sudden. There you go. So we have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. And yeah, you're like this warrior that won't give up. And it's leading to your long-term stability and abundance, yes, with this Ten of Pentacles. But it also feels for me that you're in a sense a warrior for your bloodline, for your lineage, a kind of reclamation of gifts by doing so. Something about maternal energy, but not necessarily so. Possibly gifts bestowed upon you by your maternal line, the matrilineage, that you're pulling forward, pushing forward, perseveringly. Continuing. Please, what else please for Libra? Ooh. You are the light. It's also confirming, yes, second time, confirming that this is for you, confirming yes to everything that I said so far. Sun. And another challenge at this time is to revel in it. Do you dare revel in it? Not seeing it as like this place in between. But a place of belonging. I belong in these like borderlands. I belong on this sort of like, in these sort of like nether regions. Where I am, I'm meant to be. And so not only will I like muddle through, it's not about muddling through, but it's about reveling and shining there. You with this golden mane. And it does feel like there'll be some relief or like a kind of acknowledgement of your efforts come Leo season. August specifically, I feel. Yeah. Continuing, because they showed me the 8 on your Justice card. Please, what else, please? Please, what else, please, for Libra, please? And the thing about you as this Ace of Swords, you as the owl on this Justice card, you're not making a sound at this time. And it is reminding me of a couple of your past readings. Well, yeah, sometimes we can hear an owl hoot or screech. But it's almost like out of nowhere. Because a lot of the time you're just sitting and observing. You can see through the dark, even if others can't see them. 11:11 on the timer. As I say that, you're watching, observing. And somehow you're like luminous. You're being used as a light, as a lamp in this darkness. Meanwhile, you're taking things in, and eventually will make yourself known. Whatever that means for you, we'll probably find out in the coming weeks and months. But for now, you as this owl is neither hooting nor screeching. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think swans make any sound. And I heard swans mate for life, by the way, and also when I do get swans, it's 1/2 of a duo that mates for life. Anyway, this Ace of Swords, this is a victorious realization. For some reason, it doesn't come easy, this realization. Well, with the 5 of Wands and that agonizing looking 6 of Swords, it's not an easy realization. This level of responsibility and the acceptance of this responsibility. Wow. Continuing, please, what else, please, for Libra, please? Amazing, thank you. Oh, Chariot card. This is the Harpy Eagle. Seer. The visionary. And you're at a higher altitude than others. You see but are not seeing yet. And that's meant to be for now, even though you'd like to be seen at the place where you can be seen. Knowing that your light, in the meantime, is like emanating from you. And victorious overcoming. Chariot card. Card of Cancer, not necessarily that you or somebody dealing with has Cancer and strong placements in their chart. Anything else, please? For Libra, please, before I look at the bottom of the deck, please. Thank you for watching. Yeah, you're right where you need to be. And it does look like a continuation of a past life with a scarab. It's very fortuitous, this place that you're in, even if it feels like you're betwixt and between. Like in the dark hallway between lit rooms. But you will have this like new opportunity to rise up again as a phoenix. Arise as this phoenix. More sun energy. This is bringing about upgrades in your life in all areas. The bottom of the deck for you, my dear Libra. Thank you for watching today. 2 of Pentacles. Here you are. Neither here nor there, somewhere in between. Like a Capricorn, a sea goat that's like hopping from like one little rocky crag to the next and ascending as you do so, defying gravity, doing the impossible, achieving the impossible. But yeah, you as this mountain goat, scaling the rock face almost impossibly. Also,